Hey guys, so I wanted to make a video about buying a new construction home. We have several clients building their homes from the ground up. I know you guys see me posting videos about it on my social media page. So I just wanted to talk to clients who and people who are interested in building a new home and just not sure the different processes and ways to go about it. So just to start off, you can use a real estate agent to build your home from the ground up. And one of the reasons why people hire a real estate agent is because we do know the market. We have several builder relationships that we build and cultivate over many, many years. We know what's going on with the different builders and the market. And we also know what you really can be entitled to versus what they say you can be entitled to. So I'll just give you an example. I had a client building like a beautiful, was it like a 4,000 square foot home, and the builder's like, well, we can't do that. We can't give you this much off. We can't do that. And of course, I came in there and worked my magic and got them an additional 20,000 off, and they were super excited. So that was awesome. But if they didn't know this, the information that I knew, then they would have just took that at face value and just went ahead and purchased the home. Another thing is the builders, their sales reps work for the builder. They're only going to have the builder's best interest at heart, and they're only going to side with the builder, of course. That's who they work for. The real estate agent, we're independent from those builders, and we are going to make sure that your best interest is protected in this building process. Because one of the things that could happen, I've actually seen this happen, and I just want to go over it with you guys. Sometimes some salespeople tell and promise clients one thing, and as the home is being built, fail to deliver. Well, that's a problem. You need somebody fighting on your side when that happens. Sometimes the builders, the client is really excited. This is another thing I noticed. They're very excited about building their home from the ground up, and they forget stuff. They'll be like, oh, I wanted, just an example, I wanted this to be over there and that to be over there, or that chandelier, or I wanted this kind of floors. And though when they're building, it's so overwhelming and they're so excited that it's almost like they forget certain things to ask. So, but once that contract is signed, let's just say you wanted blinds, right? Believe it or not, all builders do not give you blinds with your home. That's an additional cost. So if you don't remember certain things to ask them, or like a little checklist, then what ends up happening is as you're building it out, you'll be like, okay, I've asked them for this, that, and the other. Okay, everything's there, and you sign off on it. Well, that builder has to start putting that into production, okay, like this contract. So once the home is starting to be built, and you'll be like, well, I thought I said this, or I thought I wanted this, but if it wasn't on that contract or it wasn't in writing, it's not going to be delivered to you, okay? So that's something I've noticed that some of the clients or people I've spoken to who did not use a real estate agent, who tried to do it on their own, and then they ran into problems where I had one guy where the builder took almost like $50,000 of his money, and he was so angry, and he tried to, he the crazy thing is he called me for advice, and then he went and tried to do it on his own, and and then he needed my help to get the money back, and just, whole mess there. But anyway, my whole point in saying this is just to say, use an agent. There, it's free to use the agent, and the agent's going to work on your behalf. Another thing is, there are two different types of builders, you guys. Sometimes clients do not know there's one called production builder and there's custom builders. So production builder, what they're going to do is they build more like kind of like these, I'll just say like these kind of spec homes, and then all the homes look just like almost in a row, And the only thing you can really go in there and change about those homes is the flooring, maybe the paint, maybe the faucets and a light fixture. But you can't change how the floor plan already looks. So the floor plan is like you walk through the hallway, bedroom here, bedroom there, kitchen, bedroom. If it's like that, then that's it. You can't say, well, I want my master up front, and I want those two bedrooms to be on that side, la la la. That's a custom builder. So you got to kind of know the difference in a production builder and a custom builder. Sometimes clients, they don't know the difference, and so they'll be like, well, if I'm getting a custom built home built from the ground up, then I can do this. I can put my fireplace over here. I could put this over there. But if the builder's like spec floor plan does not match that on a production build, you can't alter anything as far as the way the floor plan looks, but you can alter like your floors or like cosmetic kind of stuff, right? Or maybe you can pick the kind of brick you might want, a lighter brick, and there's some homes that have the darker brick. They may say elevations. Elevations, you may have elevation A, B, C. One elevation may have an archway. One elevation may have like that pitch look. One may have a flat entryway look. So that's elevation A, elevation B, elevation C. But you can't change like where the bathroom is, how the kitchen. You can't say, well, I like my kitchen where it's more towards the front of the house and then all my bedrooms in the back. You're not going to be able to do that. That's called a custom build. And of course, those are more because they're custom built homes, right? So sometimes when I tell a client we're building a home from the ground up, they'll be like, oh, okay, I'm getting my home built. They think it's, you know, just the way they want it, or like they can move stuff around. And that's not what we mean when we say building your home from the ground up. We in Houston, Texas, I know, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, College Station, we have a lot of big master plan communities. And in our master plan communities, the builders just buy up the land and then they have these floor plans of what kind of homes they're going to put into that neighborhood. And they even have like, okay, how many one stories and then their elevations and what they're going to look like. And they may say, okay, we're only building 20 of these each, 20 of this, 20 of that, 20 of that. So you may go to that builder and say, well, I like floor plan A. And they'll say, well, we already built 20 of them and we can't put any more in this community, so you're going to have to buy B or C. So that's another thing clients don't understand, because they'll find something. I had one client, she wanted this certain neighborhood, and it was a gorgeous neighborhood, but they had finished building, you guys may have heard of, they're called the next gen homes, those pretty homes you call next gen by Lennar, where you can go in the front, where your front door, there's a door and there's another door, and then one is like, it looks like a one bedroom apartment, has a full kitchen, has its own attached garage. It's so pretty. And then there's the main house of like 4 bedrooms, 2 stories, whatever. She was in love with that home when she saw it, okay? But she wanted a certain neighborhood because she wanted to put her child in a certain school district. Well, the builder was like, we don't have any more. You're going to have to go to this other community. They're still building that floor plan. So she just didn't understand, and I was trying to explain to her, not only, I understand she's building it from the ground up, but there's requirements for that. They're not custom built. But a lot of our luxury builders right now, those are the ones we can get clients into the custom built homes. They're usually starting about $800,000 and up, or like 800 and up. And those we can customize a lot more, where your kitchen can be moved to one side of the house, your bedroom. You can put an extra master bedroom downstairs, and all kinds of other stuff. So, yeah, I just wanted to go over that real quick. I know that was a lot of information about what's the difference in a custom build, production build, different elevations, representing yourself when you're trying to do a build. I wouldn't recommend it. Even if I got a build right now today for myself, even as experienced as I am, I would bring my other realtor friend to help me. Like I would, or not friend, but my other realtor staff or coworker, because I will get in there, I will get so excited about getting another new house, and I'll be like, I'll say I want these gold fixtures. By the time I get in there, I see blue fixtures, pink fixtures, red fixtures, whatever. My mind forgets that, and then I'll be like, oh, I want this, I want that. So sometimes, and then it's good to take someone with you, because sometimes you may forget to ask the builder something, or to say something as simple as, do the sprinkler systems come with the house? Not all houses come with sprinkler systems. So you're thinking, oh, it's common. Every house I see in Houston or Texas has a sprinkler system, so they're going to give me a sprinkler system. No, they may not give you the sprinkler system. It's just little stuff like that, or the blinds, or the warranty they're supposed to give you. Just all kinds of stuff, and because you're so excited, and you're just overwhelmed with this whole process, you even forget to ask them certain things. So that's why you want someone on your side helping you with this process and protecting you during this process. So that's what real estate agents are here for, and that's what I'm here for. So, but we can talk about this all day. I mean, there's a lot more to building a home from the ground up. So, if you have any additional questions, you know how to reach out to me. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Talk to you later.